Okay, yeah. Welcome to today's session. In our last session, we have completed language fundamentals and also variations. Till now, what we have completed: language fundamentals, variations, and some important concepts in Python. So now we are going to cover little more, intermediate level concepts and also OOPS concepts, and then depends on probably I will try to cover pandas numpy very shortly, probably some 30 to 45 minutes. So these things are pending in the future sessions, but for today's session we will be covering some more concepts and primarily focusing on the methods for each data type, for dictionary, for set, for set tuple, for and list, tuple, sets, dictionary. So for all these things there are methods. However, we won't be going each and every method separately. We will be discussing concepts and simultaneously we will be practicing. So that is how this session is going to be. Okay, let me share my screen. There are so many methods for each and every data type, and it is very hard. It's not hard, but nonetheless it would be little laborious process of memorizing each and every method and then practicing, rather we can directly go into um, solving puzzles and solving some um, yeah, building logic and all these things, and parallelly these things wherever required we will learn those things. Okay, so okay, fine. Methods and special features of Python, just for your high level understanding. So when you are practicing or trying to master Python, keep these allow me 1 minute, this is not required. Okay, keep these handy, keep these methods handy with you, so that you can refer and appropriately try to memorize or master these things, because later on the crucial application is when you try to combine all the things you learned till now and try to solve the problem. That is where your real programming, all these things will come out. Okay, so we are not going into these are string methods, these are list methods, these are tuple methods, these are dictionary, these are sets. So we are not going into these methods in detail. Okay, yeah, these are like practice, very simple scenarios. You can practice it in your free time. However, we will be going directly into the concepts. Okay, so first one is Walrus operator. In other programming languages, this symbol is there, but this exact Walrus operator, that kind of functionality or feature is not there. So now, what is Walrus operator? Walrus operator is basically assignment expression. Okay, Walrus operator is assignment expression, means generally the way we assign is A equal to 1, okay, B equal to Subhash. This is the way we generally do the assignment. However, but if you want to assign a variable within the expression, then the Walrus operator will be very helpful. I will demonstrate with some example. However, the use case will be in where we will write the expressions in for loop, while loop, right? In if condition. Okay, that is where we write the expressions, right? So there, if you can you can write the expression and parallelly you can assign it. Okay, that is when this Walrus operator would be useful. So I will, okay, currently, okay, let me demonstrate with some example. So the program I would like to, yeah. Okay, so let us, take the input from the user, the sequence of numbers. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 10, 100, 240, something, whatever the sequence, take the sequence of inputs from the user, and whenever zero you encounter zero, there you have to come out, or there you have to exit. So that is the program. Okay, take the input from user and stop at 0. So this is the program. Now let me write this program without Walrus operator. Without Walrus operator, how would you write? See, now immediately you have to, if at what level of programmer you are, depends on, you can use, like for example, at my level I would quickly write the pseudo code. As I told in my previous session, I would prefer choosing first build the pseudo code. So yeah, okay, so user can first, like in the first attempt itself he can enter 0, right? In the first, probably this 0 is, user can first attempt itself he can enter 0, or he can enter at later attempts. Okay, first this kind of thought process and all, how it will come, that if you practice for loop, while loop, looping statements, which I explained in my previous session, if you can do little bit of practice, then this thought will come to you. Okay, now user, so now if the user enters 0 first time, then first time itself you should exit, right? So that means one, you have to take one input, you definitely have to take. So let me first of all take the input, uh, enter the number, stop at 0. Okay, num now while num not equal to 0, okay, then if that is not equal to 0, then you can print, or we don't need yeah, okay, no issue, number is number not equal to 0, I am printing, and now I have to take another input. I have to iterate, right? This while loop I have to iterate next time. Okay, so till number equal to 0, this will take the input and it will keep on printing that thing. Okay, 1, 4, number is 4, 7, number is 7, 9, number is 9, 10. Okay, number is, I am entering 0 now. Number is 0, still that did not come out. That why? Can somebody answer? I got it. I got the answer. But can somebody answer what is the reason that error did? Why the iteration is still happening? Bhuvan, can you answer? Why it did not come out of that loop even though I have entered number equal to 0? Okay, let me answer. Input will always return string. Okay, so you have to do the type conversion. Input will always so that you are comparing here. Number is a string data type previously, not now. Now I am changing the code. So previously it is a string data type and string not equal to 0. So it is always not equal to 0. So it will be 0 is integer and you are trying to compare. So it will always be not equal to 0. So now if I enter 0, it has come out. So that is the reason it was failed. Okay, let me execute one more time. 3, it is taking 6, it is taking 34, it is taking. Let me now enter 0. It has come out. So that is the reason. So um, as you practice more, you will get these kind of errors: name error, key error, index error, or something keyboard. I mean these kind of errors. And the more you fix those errors, the more you will become familiar. Okay, now this one I have executed without Walrus. Okay, now we will see. Yeah, now with Walrus, I will execute the same program. I will write the same program. So, huh. So what I am trying to say, after while, this is the place where you will be writing the expression. So now I am just you don't need to think too much. Here I am taking here itself assignment expression. That is what I told here, right? Assignment expression. So I am writing the expression. Here itself I am assigning. Okay. But this entire thing, I mean, while will get confused. So we just have to put like this. Okay. Oh, sorry. 1 minute. Um, okay. So assignment expression. So now, I mean, same thing. Num. So whatever input it is taking, and we forgot to put out the condition not equal to 0. Okay. So print f formatted string number is num. Okay. That's it. So instead of writing input 2 times, because based on my pseudo code here, here I have to do 2 times. Like first time itself 0, 2 cases. First time itself user can enter 0, which case you have to first you have to write that input statement. I mean that is, I mean, even if later iterations, how many iterations you write, for loop, while loop, whatever, but first itself you have to take the input. So based on my previous, you have to definitely, without Walrus you definitely have to 2 times you have to write this input. But with Walrus now I am only 1 time I am completing the program. So enter 3 it will take, enter 4 it will take. Yeah, I mean this is returning because this condition, so it is returning like this. We can, I mean, that is our goal is it has to stop at 0. This print is whatever it is printing. So here my point is this is a if I mean condition equal to 0 or not equal to 0. So that will always return a boolean. So num will always have a boolean here. So that is why true, 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 it is coming like that. Whenever 0 it encounters, that means num will be false. For example, if you write print here at the outside, um, same thing, same statement if you repeat. Okay, at the end when you are entering 0, it will 5 3 2 6 0, number is false. Okay, so that is yeah, so that is a Walrus operator. Walrus operator is assignment expression. So we will write complex programs also. However, let us quickly first learn the concepts and the utility where it can be utilized, and at later point we will also write the advanced programs. Okay, now next thing is comprehensions. As I mentioned in our second session, probably Python comprehensions is a very, powerful way of writing the code. Okay, it will really be what to say. Um, Reduce your code, like for example already like you have seen now Walrus operator, you reduced, instead of writing a long code, you have reduced it to single, few lines. So similarly Python comprehensions, it will um, do that kind of thing, like you can encapsulate. We shouldn't use encapsulate here, but don't consider that encapsulation in OOPS, but here you can encapsulate the entire thing in a single statement. Okay, we will first of all, as I mentioned in my previous sessions, we have uh, list comprehension, we have dict comprehension, and we have set comprehension. Okay, here also there is some people might get confused. Okay, there is, we will write like this also. Let me show you now itself. For example, uh, let us take the simple thing to find the square of a number uh, till 5 or whatever input. Okay, then my point is here you find one more iterable, that is tuple, which is missing here. So in when you are trying to encapsulate the code, like list comprehension, you put everything like here, whatever for, all these things, and if statement. Okay, whatever way you write, you put everything here. However, in case you can, my point which I would like to highlight, one single point just for remembering purposes, memory purposes. Later I will also do the demonstration. We have next session also. Okay, so here like this also, whatever way we will come like this also you can write, but this is a generator expression, but this is not the tuple. So this is also one important point which you can get confused. So this is a generator expression which will come later. There is generator function also. So once we come into decorators docstrings, there we will discuss the generator function. So now so for now you ignore this one. For now you just consider in Python there are only three comprehensions: list comprehension, and set comprehension. And the way we write is we encapsulate the both the expression as well as the condition. Let us take the simple example. uh, for example, you are asked to, I will take one more example which is mentioned in my PPT, but for now let us assume this is how, you take input from the user, the squares, because that is a simple way. Okay, that is why I'm okay, square of numbers. Okay. Uh, Now till I want squares of 6. Okay, let us say till 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want the squares 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square, 6 square. So, how will I write in comprehensions? First, I mean, without comprehension, now not required, but first I have to iterate as per the logic. Now, yeah, so that is how. Now again I am not going back writing the pseudo code, all these things, I mean demonstrating the pseudo code. Now again, now you like, right, I mean converting that to, I mean whatever code you applied. Now I am skipping that step. For I in range of 6, range of num, if you give, it will be 1 minute. Hmm. If you give, as I, if you remember in my previous sessions, here if you give num 6, it will exclude. Okay. In case of for loop, the left one is inclusion, but the right one, rightmost will be exclusion. It will be excluded. So therefore, I will take num plus 1. I will take till 7, and 0 square not required, because from 1 I am taking to till num plus 1, and this is how generally you write the program, correct? But now and you, yeah, how you will write print I into I. Okay, okay, no issue. 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square, 6 square. Now in case of list comprehension, you can conclude everything in a single shot, x colon x, for I, sorry, for x in range of x. Okay, we will, okay, whatever. Okay, we will see sqr print. So you will get a list of all the squares. Okay. Let the previous output be there. Let not comment. So yeah, because for loop it will always iterate from 0, 0 square, 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square. If I want 7, 6, I will give here 7, so that I will also get the. So my point here is, so instead of writing I mean separate lines, for example 3 lines, one here assignment, here for loop, and here printing, and let us assume you have some more things, like for example I want the squares of only even numbers, then you will be writing if condition here. Okay, if percentage 2 equal to and all, but that if condition again you can give here itself. Okay, I want the squares of only uh, x percentage 2 double equal to 0. Okay, okay. uh, For odd numbers, squares will be missing. Okay, for 3 square, 1 square, 3 square, 5 square, it is missing. So now you can see the beauty of comprehensions. Means, um, if without, just let me put here, without list comprehension, with list comprehension. So don't think only, I mean, little lines of code you saved. No, here I have not yet completed. If these things are all there, if for example I percentage I, and probably you have to write if condition here only. If I percentage 2 double equal to 0. Print. Okay. Yeah. So now same thing. I mean, previously 3 lines, now it is 4 lines. These 4 lines is being reduced to 2 lines. So that is how list comprehensions, dict comprehensions, sets comprehensions, all these three are, I mean, you can encapsulate the code in few lines. That is the beauty of comprehensions. Now I will let us quickly see. I think, huh, contains only even numbers. I think the similar one I have already solved, because I mean here it is there even. I have already printed the square with only for even numbers, squares of the even numbers. So create a list containing length of each name. Okay, I am trying to solve this one. Create a list containing the list of length of each name. So given one list. Okay, let us given list. So that means a list with all the names are given, whatever names, I mean some 3 or 4 names. Now you have to create a separate list with length of each name. How much? Okay. So let us, how we will write this one. I am skipping the pseudo code, all these things now. How you will write this one? First take me the list one, and Subhash, Ram, Chandra, okay, Krishna, okay. Now, um, first, or now the next level of practice is you think internally the pseudo code and put the code here. Write down the program here. So, how you will like you want the length separate list. So let me see. I mean separate list, and you want uh, length of the each string here. That means you want 7 comma 3 comma 7 comma 7. KRISHNA. Okay. So that is how you want. So that means you have to iterate, right? You have to looping. You have to write the loop. Now once you have done the loop, what is the expression you want for each and every iteration? You want the length of len of I. Okay, len of I, and you have to append this into new list. That is the requirement. So, but however, this is not required now. This is when without list comprehensions, you might have to separately write it out. I mean, separately you initialize the list, and then you write the code, all these things. Okay, so now you get the output. Score to okay, 7377. Okay, this one is 7. Length of this string is 7. Length of this string is 3. Length of this string is 7. Length of this string is 7. 7377. So this is how list comprehensions means. One final time, within this list square brackets, left square bracket and right square bracket, you, I mean, if condition, for loop, all these things you can encapsulate. Depends on your requirement, depends on the question that you get. So this is the list comprehension. Let me complete the dict comprehension, and I will leave the set comprehension as a homework exercise. As I mentioned previously, for example, now I will do the quick thing for generators. Right now this is out of context, not there, right? But nonetheless, okay. Now I have written this one. Now let us see the type of SQR. Just see the difference. Previously, there are left brackets here. Okay. Now the same left brackets, I am using the normal brackets. And if you see the type, see the class is generator. Okay. Not now. It will come again because I mean some more concepts are there which needs explanation. Function, I mean generator, how it uh, this is generate expression. There is a generator function also. So the point is uh, this one. Basically comprehensions are only three. In case of tuple, there is no comprehension. Only list comprehension, dict comprehension, and set comprehension. Now, uh, let me not include this here. Okay, dict comprehension also, it is the same way. We will quickly write out one program. So here see, given string list, create a dictionary with list item and square of each list item. Okay. Okay. Let me read it out again. You are given this string list input and you have to create a dictionary with list item and square of each list item. That means square. How can the string will have square? Question is wrong. String list, create a dictionary with list item and square. Probably this is the length. Let me put length here. Yeah, this is the length only. Length of each list item. That means the same thing here. For example, 7 3, Subhash 7, Ram 3, Chandra, Krishna. But you want the dictionary. Is it fine or you want me to take next program? Yeah, no issue. So this is the list, same list. Okay. But I want the key value pair here. That is the difference. So the same thing, dict underscore one and I colon. This is the difference and curly braces. So this is the difference. It will create a key value pair, meaning here for loop is iterating like we are iterating it within this entire list, Subhash, Ram, Chandra, Krishna. Now for each iteration we are taking that key, which is this is the key and the value of it is length. Okay, Subhash 7, Ram 3, Chandra 7, Krishna 7. That is how it will come. I mean, that is how it will print. So, I mean, the way you have to develop confidence in writing the code, I am giving a clear-cut roadmap. Okay, first you have to at theoretical level, and I think I have given steps in my. Okay, first theoretical, then you have to do little hands-on, then you have to understand the variations by some little more hands-on, and then you have to take some things, and with pseudocode you should solve that particular program. Uh, but later you can more and more internalize the things. Pseudocode is going on behind the back in your brain, and in the front you will be writing the program. So that is all, that is one level. And in advanced levels there are more things. That is why I am like, for example, uh, we will see, I think we will see in this session only. Yeah, 1 minute. Let me, yeah, okay, we will write that program now. So this is the way. Let me now, I have not executed. So let me execute this one. Okay, dictionary you got created. Subhash 7, Ram 3, Chandra 7, Krishna 7. Okay, this is the dictionary comprehension. And set comprehension is also same, is also easy. I am leaving it as a homework exercise for now. Now, any doubts till now?
ఆ, అంటే సార్ కొంచెం కొంచెం అర్థమవుతుంది, కొంచెం డిఫికల్ట్గా.
No issue. Yeah, practice is required. So that is why I am giving the clear roadmap, right? We will, I mean, now if I explain the next thing, you will find it more difficult. No problem. The point which I am trying to say, um, I gave the clear 7 to 8 step roadmap in the first session. Probably that is not even, we are not going into share to everybody. That is on a personal basis I shared to you. So you try to follow those steps, then things becomes easy. Okay, now,
ఓకే సార్.
uh, okay, these two are completed. Okay, I have completed these two. Before we proceed to further topics, we will solve some. Okay, we will solve one advanced program. It is not even advanced. It is so. This is here while writing the program itself. I will try to explain the some what I would say, some important concepts or some important logical thinking where you have to apply and improve your programming. So these ways, like write a program to validate password strength. Let me zoom it. Okay, this is the program that we are going to write now. Write a program to validate password strength. Hope you might have seen many places you are trying to register or something. Please enter a strong password. Like that, they will mention. So the password should have, must contain uppercase, lowercase, digits, special characters, and at least 8 characters long. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these 5 um, checks have to be satisfied, then only we should call that as a strong password. Otherwise, it is a weak password. Now, while I mean, don't like concepts, still many concepts are there, but nonetheless, the why I am choosing this approach, because you will get the clear roadmap, and also you will get the, for example, yeah, for example, while writing this program, how to think logically, how to, I mean, apply whatever you have learned. All these things you will get. Okay. Now, uh, okay, let me do one thing. Okay. Now also same way, if you want to test a password, whether it is strong or not, first you have to take that password from the user. First you have to input. Okay. Enter the password, and okay, pwd, but pwd, is it a keyword? I will put password check chk. Okay, enter the password. He has entered the password. Now, um These now the current programming is till now whatever concepts you learned, those concepts only, but it requires a lot of application. Okay, see, and once the password is entered, yeah, uh, for this program, I mean, explain with the logical code because you might find it a little difficult. I mean, this is not difficult actually. There are okay. So if you want to, I mean, once the password is entered, um, first the way you check. See, there are some functions or methods. What are those functions? For example, pwd dot is upper. Okay, if dot is upper. Okay, if I print this one, I'm going little slow now. Uh, okay. Um, every time we cannot execute. Um, yeah. So let my password is like this subhash, but this entire string or password is not upper, right? Only this one is upper. So the way these methods is upper, is lower, is digits, okay, and um, upper lower digits, what is the program length, and what are the 5 checks, what are the 5 checks, upper lower digits, special characters, and eight characters. Special characters I will write it. So the way these three will work is, if all the characters in this particular string are uppercase, then only this will return true. If any one is not uppercase, it will return false. Okay, same thing. Any all the characters are lower, then it will return true. I will mention like this also here. All upper, all lower. Okay, and all digits. Okay, that is how this is upper, is lower, is digits will work. Now the so you need to anticipate sometimes programming when you are going to write, not just programming, even while designing, developing some in the tools and all, sometimes we need to anticipate. So next step, I am going to do something. So now, I mean, I will do the needful. So that is the way sometimes you have to build the code. So my point is, if is upper, is lower, let me execute this one first. So okay, 1 minute. Is oh, sorry, I have, oh, 1 minute. Okay, oh, is it okay? Okay, it will return false. Why? Because entire string is not uppercase. Only a single letter is uppercase. Now, uh, so what the way that I write the program, I mean, I will take few. This is part of pseudocode. I am explaining. Important. Just pay attention. So, I mean, anticipating that my password will not have See, your password will be something like this, at the rate 123 something, whatever. So then even if you check is upper, every time you will get false only, right? Every time, because entire thing you cannot check in single shot. So therefore, what I will do by default, by default, that is, I will keep it as false. Okay. Just try to, I mean, it is just like a going by negation method. That is what I am doing here. Negation method means it is um, it is only if all the characters in that string at the rate 123, it will not bother. Is upper will not bother. It will only take these letters, Subhash letters. If all these letters in this string are capital, then it will return true. So now what I am trying, the way that I am going solving this problem is by going by negation method. That means has upper one variable I have taken and assigned the boolean false. Now here, if pwd chk dot is upper, this is, I will go in character by character. I will use the for loop. Okay, I will use the for loop and I will go character by character. Okay, and each character I am checking yes is upper or not. Okay, yes is upper. Okay, then you, this false one, you have you change it to true. You will understand, don't worry. So the point is, instead of checking the entire string false or true, which is difficult, take one character and has upper equal to true. Okay, now you don't again write has upper equal to false. You don't need to disturb that one at all. Disturb the has upper, has underscore upper variable. You don't need to disturb that variable. Why? Because I mean, I am telling, but I'm taking by default all are not uppercase. Okay, by default I am taking, but at least one letter I am iterating. I am iterating character by character into that string, and at least one is upper. I will make it as true. Okay, so this will, I mean, I will explain, or let us complete. Now, similar way, pwd log, let me put for other things also. This is sometimes while writing the program, you have to sometimes go by negation method. I mean, that is also developers or programmers, not me. I mean, don't think I am explaining something uh, out of the box. Many programmers, developers write this way only, or okay, go, sometimes you have to go by negation method, sometimes like that, as digits. Okay, if pwd chk dot is lower, then has lower equal to true. At least sorry, why you need a lower, but that is mentioned here. Yeah, it should have both uppercase and lowercase, both it should have, see here. Okay, so has, now has lower equal to true. At least one character, I am iterating each and every character ch in password check, and now is digit. If here I will explain, I'll explain one more advanced, not advanced, but programming, I mean, to become a fully master the programming. So is digits. So it did not change to pink color. Okay, so is digit, not is digits. So that is why you don't need to memorize these things. Not just these functions, but the methods also, list methods which I have presented in a high level in the beginning of the class session. So you just keep that as a reference and you practice the programs, and both will go hand in hand. Okay, that is because I mean one by one is also valid approach. It is not invalid, because these methods will help a lot in some places. Like otherwise, if you don't know that method, you might probably write a long program or many lines. But with single method, if you remember, you can reduce the number of lines of code. So that is also a valid method, valid approach, learning each method at a time. But however, I would suggest you to go, I mean, this way. You just keep that thing handy. Keep this list as handy, all the methods. And if I am missing few methods, it won't make, I mean, might miss, but you will not make, it will not make much difference. Okay, now here we have two more checks are there. Let us complete those checks also. What is that thing? Has special characters. Okay, this also I will is false. But here, I mean, which one is special character, which one is not special character, Python will not know. You have to give. Okay, so I am entering all the special characters here. Okay, we have to do little slowly, because some places without shift key there is one special character. With the shift key in the keyboard, without shift key there is one special character with shift key. So therefore, let me go slow. Acha, here rupee is coming without shift. Okay, what can be done? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0 plus equal to brackets, small bracket, this one, this one, this one. So I will explain, no issue. This one is already done, right? Okay, so these are the special characters, this much only. But however, there is a concept which I explained while explaining the print statement, escape sequencing, right? So, I mean, whenever Python encounters this one, so it will tell the compiler that whatever coming next, you escape the normal behavior and consider new line. For example, I explained that during this one, whenever /n is there in the print, generally n means new, I mean, n character. N means n character. But here, when you put slash, what it tells the compiler, so whatever the next one which is coming, you skip the normal behavior which is printing n. Instead, you take it as a new line. So /n is nothing but new line. So these are like /n/t. These are escape sequences, which I already explained. So I mean, to nullify that one, you have to, I mean, if you want to print n, so you have to give another slash. Okay, so that is how you have to write. So here, I mean, we will be getting these kind of errors. So that is why I have noted in my notepad. Oh, where? AWA. Acha, all passwords are there. Okay, no issue. Okay, so I have noted. Let me quickly. Okay, these are all. We will see. No issue. Okay, so I have For easy demonstrating purposes, easy way to explain in the session, I have already noted these special characters. Now these are all the special characters. So by default, I am using has SPLCHR equal to false. Now if here I will use the each digit I have not completed false. Another now if PWDCHK no if CH character in these strings SPLCHR SPL underscore chars SPLCHR, let me put this way because this one is has SPL, so this is very important. When you are uh, right now you are trying to learn, but nonetheless once you get placed then and work in a particular project, there the development I mean nobody is now writing the program. Okay, this is just a program mostly now around 80% it is just for interview clearing purposes. I mean, once you get into, there is no program. Once you get into any MNC, you will just take the, I mean, code from ChatGPT, Gemini, or Claude, and you will just build the code. But the important point which I would like to highlight, you have to maintain proper naming convention. Okay, proper. For example, here I have given the has underscore SPLCHR. Therefore, I am not using CH. Here also I am using the CHR. So that when the program length increases or something, it becomes easy for you. Okay, you will see the merit. Okay, now if CH in SPLCHR, so now see without even seeing above what is the exact thing I am writing here. That is the beauty of, I mean, maintaining the naming convention. Okay, now if this CH character is there in those special characters, then I will make it as at least one special character right here. So that is the way, that is why I explained previously. Oh, here I mentioned false. So that is why this is I am going by negation method. Okay, at least one, that is the requirement. So therefore, I mean I am taking this as false, and now I will take the put is this as true. Now just all are there in place. One more thing, password length is there. So let me write that also here by to okay, that not required in for loop. Okay, you don't need to, while you are calculating the length of a string, you don't need to iterate every character. So therefore if um, has upper and uh, 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 has lower and yeah, it is a valid thing. Has upper, has lower, has digits, and has SPLCHR. That means all are true. And len of SPLC is not SPLCHR. Len of PWDCHK. Len of that string. Okay. Whatever password you are entering here. Okay. Now this is upper also. Let me comment. Whatever password you are entering here, if that length is these are all true, right? Everything must be true, then only password is strong. So therefore here also put greater than or equal to 8. Let me not take here negation. Less than 8, let me not take, because I mean I already started with a negation, and I have considered all positive cases here. Now this all I have put end also, I did not put R. So all are becoming true now. All are becoming true. So this length also, let me give the positive case, that is 8, greater than or equal to 8. Then print f the password pwdchk is a strong password. Okay. Okay, here this H is capital. Okay, no issue. So else print the password k is a weak password. Okay, that's it. Program is done. All 5 checks we have completed. So I will quickly change the passwords and we will test this program. Then I will uh, explain one more subtle thing. This is still not the, I mean, best programming practice. Why? I will explain. So let me execute here. First, Subhash, password is a weak password. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it is length is okay. Special character, small, upper, lower. Oh, why? We will see. Digits are there, special character is there, upper, lower is there, length is there. Okay, why it went to else condition? Uh, yeah, okay. I think that is for iteration. Length of is greater than 8. Okay, then what we will do? So now we have to quickly debug. So in those cases, I generally, which I think I told, I do not know. I generally proceed, any programmer also generally will proceed like this. For debugging, you just add one print statement because what values are coming, all are false are coming, and if all false are coming, why they are coming false? Like that, you have to backtrack it. So let me quickly, acha, end are there. Okay, time up. Okay, okay. Let us see. I mean, mostly is all coming false or something, but this is the way you have to debug the program. False, 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 true, true. So, I mean, has upper, has lower. Why I have assigned it to true, right? Okay, has digits also false. These two are okay. Special characters and length, these are working. Now, um, acha, is upper. Acha, so the mistake that you are doing, you have to take the character, not the entire string. Okay, that's it. Program is done. You can test it out any number of scenarios. Yeah, Subhash123 is a strong password. Now let me take at the rate, remove at the rate. Subhash123 is a weak password. Why? Because this special character false is coming. Special character is false. Why? It is not there. That character in is not there. So by default it is false. And while iterating, it did not become true. Then it returned the false. Okay. So whatever initially we have assigned false, that false came here. Okay. So that's it for this program. Now the point which I have mentioned, still this is not a best programming practice. Why? Why? Because a particular character is uppercase. For example, here this S is a uppercase. Then Okay, this if condition is it is checking first iteration, this if condition it has checked. Then why you again have to check whether it is lower or not, whether it is easy digit or not, whether it is special character or not, right? Not required. So therefore I am putting elif. So this kind of mastering is required to become a really good programmer. I mean, still, I mean, I don't say like I have it, but there are still, I mean, a lot more things we have to do. Particularly if you enter into DSA and all these things, there are much more things. So now, uh, I mean, if you execute, it will come the same result. But the point is, I am reducing the number of iterations for that particular. I mean, the point is, yeah, whenever we are iterating, first S, next U, next B, next H. So for each iteration, I am skipping lot of checks, lot of if conditions by putting elif. So once this if is done, why it will do else? Again, it will go to next character. So now I'll quickly execute. It will, I mean, Subhash123 at the rate special character is not there. It is a big password. It is the same output, but it is now like improved performance. Like performance is a very big word. So it is like improved programming technique. Okay. Um, let us see how to for the next session. So till now, any doubts, questions, clarifications?
Sir, I have understood some of it, but when I see the recording video again, I can understood clearly, sir.
Okay, you will have the recording video in YouTube, and you can also these PPTs, programs, everything will be shared, and yeah, you can
Sir, do you
actually
upload session 3-4 videos also?
correct 3-4 we have not yet uploaded. We
Yeah,
will
yeah.
upload. We will
I'm
upload
looking.
as well as yeah, sure, sure. Okay. Anything else?
Nothing, sir.
Okay, okay. So we can write one more program, but it's already late. Let me. Okay, fine. Before I conclude for today and next session, okay, before I conclude for today, okay, so dynamic typing we have already covered. Okay, I completed Walrus, Python comprehensions, dynamic typing already covered in previous sessions, and um, okay. Slicing, one very important interview question which I will explain and we will complete, and the pending things, truthy or falsy behavior, it is some conceptual understanding, so it will take some 10 minutes. This also will take some 10 minutes, and here it will take some 20-30 minutes. Okay, so yeah, next session, first half or 50% you will be covered the most important, some more important concepts of Python, and then we will be switching to OOPS concepts which are very important. So for today, Python slicing uh, very important interview question. Straight away let me go to interview question. I mean, write a program to reverse a string. Take one input string from the user and reverse the string. I mean, without, yeah, reverse a string. Okay, we have to take one string. So input of enter the string str_1. Okay, now, uh, the printing, reversing, everything can be completed in a single line. First of all, what is slicing? Slicing is nothing but, the way you write the program is like this: colon, colon. Okay, this is the syntax for Python slicing. So here you will write the start. Here it is the stop. Here it is the step. Okay, let me quickly explain. Actually, beginning itself, people will know. 1, sorry, 1, 10, 2. Okay, what it will return? First one, 1, then increment by 2, 3, then increment by, this is the step. Step means after start. 1 is the starting position. These are all positions. These are all positions. 1 is the starting position, and next position you step. This is step 2 is the step. So you increment by 2. That is how you take the step, and you stop it at 10. That is the slicing concept. 1 plus 2 3, 3 plus 2 5, 5 plus 2 7, 7 plus 2 9. So 9 plus 2 11. It will not print because we have to stop here. So start, stop, step. So this is the Python slicing concept. Or syntax, I would say. This is the syntax, and here you can go by negative direction, positive direction. That thing is also there. For example, if you write 10 comma 1, okay, 10 colon negative direction. How? 10 colon 1 colon minus 2. That means from back side 10, how it will, what output it will give? Initially it will print 10, then minus 2, 10 minus 2, it will be 8, next 6, next 4, next 2, and you have to stop it at 1. You have to stop it at 1. So minus 1 it will not come. So whatever way you write, it will come like this, but the syntax is start, stop, step. These are the positions. Now same simple, like this is the string str1. So quickly, how you will be doing the reversing the string. Str underscore 1. And another important point, this slicing will work with the sequences. It will work with the sequences. Though this appears, it is like some kind of iteration. It appears like that, like 10, 8. Generally for loop, while loop, we will have the iterables, right? But here this is not iterating, and this is not a list actually. That is also one important point. This is not a list. Therefore, you cannot write the slicing like this. I will come to that program again. You cannot write the program I in 1, 2. Step you can write, or you don't need to write. No need to worry. But this is not correct. Why this is not correct? Because this is not a list. Number 1. Number 2, for loop expects the some kind of iterables, list, sets, dictionary or tuple. Those are all like iterables. For loop expects iterables. This is not iterable. This is slicing syntax, and it is slicing is best used for along with the sequencing. For example, list, for example, here string means it has sequences, right? SUBHASH. Okay, that means it is also have some sequencing, SUBH, like that. You are going by sequencing. So therefore str1 of, now I need to go from end. This another important point. When you don't mention, when you don't mention the start position and stop position, by default Python will consider that as the, I mean, whatever is the for example, here you are writing one sequencing list string or whatever. So whatever is the, if you write based on your stop, let me go a little slow, based on your step, if this is a positive step, then it will take the first position. In case of the name which I entered Subhash, it will take S, which is the first letter. And if you give -1, okay, if you give -1, this will take H by default, and the ending, whatever is the maximum, it will end. Okay, I mean, till here you might have understood, but here one extra thing, the Python will consider, if at all you did not mention start stop, it Python will by default consider the, I mean, default start position or default stop position if you don't mention here. So therefore I will take advantage of that Python feature, and I will reverse it like this. The reversed string is, that's it. So enter the string. I mean, I did not check anything. So the reversed string is SUBHASH. Okay. Okay. Just with one slicing, I have completed the reversing. There is, you can write through loopings. You can write through other ways also, which is not incorrect. But I mean, like uh, just like for example, if you are writing MCET exam, I mean, if you write a big, you don't have time, right? You don't have time. You have to complete it quickly. Like you just have 3 hours within that all bits you have to answer. If you write a long program for like theory, then I'm not sure current situation, but I mean, so the point is shortcut. You need to know some shortcuts also when you are developing. That is the point. So this is the reversing of a string using the slicing. With the just simple slicing syntax, I have reversed the string. Okay, slicing is covered. Okay, the reason why I did not touch this truthy behavior, this is more theory part rather than writing some program. Okay, here again programming will come, but these two are theory, and here also theory, like various tools are there, those things, pandas, numpy, those theoretical part I will highlight here. Okay, so as I mentioned, actually, yeah, this class we covered. Okay, what else? So yeah, that's it pretty much for today.